In all my time and years covering shootings by law enforcement, often local police, one of the things that inevitably happens fairly quickly is that the shooter is identified, or shooters. Because after all, these are public officials. They're wielding public power, and we in the public have a right to know who they are, right? Whether they acted wrongly or not, it's a public matter of information. But that is not what happens after DHS officers kill someone in the Trump era. No, instead, there's a cover-up, an all-hands-on-deck attempt to hide the identities of the agents involved as if that were a secret or a private matter. But we still live in a free country. Reporters have a job to do, which is find out the truth. And this week, very fine reporters at the Associated Press and the Portland Press-Herald have learned that the officer who killed a 25-year-old father in Biddeford, Maine this week is, in fact, 37-year-old David Brulett. Several close relatives, including 2 ex-wives and 1 daughter, told the AP that Brulett struggles with psychiatric issues, was diagnosed with severe bipolar disorder as a child, has a history of domestic violence and verbal abuse, and should never have been given a law enforcement badge. One of Brulett's ex-wives, Ashley, who he married after they graduated high school in 2007, told the AP that he once threw boiling water at her while she was holding their child. Her mother also recounted the incident. Ashley says she divorced him in 2009 because of repeated instances of physical violence, which nevertheless continued after she left him. He later remarried, divorced again in 2019. His second ex-wife filed for legal protection because of his abuse. The AP did not identify her because she fears retaliation. But the Associated Press did obtain hundreds of family court records detailing years of physical and verbal abuse against her and their daughters. Allegations like tackling his teenage daughter and dragging her around the house as she cried. An estranged immediate relative who spoke to the AP on the condition of anonymity said that Brulett grew up fascinated with the military and law enforcement, pledging to eventually join their ranks. They said he was initially rejected by military recruiters because of his mental health diagnoses. But under guidance from recruiters, he went off his medications for a year, then reapplied. He was eventually able to enlist. He served in the National Guard from 2007 to 2010, then joined the regular Army, deploying to Afghanistan from May 2012 to February 2013 before leaving the Army as a sergeant in 2015. The AP and the Press-Herald report he went on to hold several different jobs, many in law enforcement, including at a medium-security prison. He joined ICE in late 2025 as the agency was ramping up its recruitment. Reporting at the time showed that, quote, some new ICE recruits have shown up to training without full vetting. Around this time, Brulett left a voicemail for his first wife, Ashley, which she shared with the AP. In it, he repeatedly called her disgusting and suggested that she and the other women and girls in her bloodline should, quote, have your effing throats cut. Ashley told the AP, the Press-Herald, that this week Brulett admitted to the fatal shooting in a phone call with her. She said he asked her to, quote, lie for him and to cover for his character, that the most important thing is his character right now. Ashley also spoke to NPR, telling their reporter she worries racism may have played a part in the shooting. Quote, he has displayed racism. His nickname in high school was White Boy David, if that tells you anything. Now, I want to be clear, David Brulett did not respond to NPR AP's request for comment. ICE gave this statement, quote, we will never confirm or deny attempts to dox our law enforcement officers. The ICE officer in question has nearly a decade of federal law enforcement experience with required training, including use of force training. From where things stand now, it looks like Republicans funded a massive ICE hiring spree. ICE failed to adequately vet its new hires. A conservative Supreme Court has basically cleared the way for racial profiling in ICE stops. And now, yet another father is dead at the hands of federal agents.